so then they would steal food, and they would go to the side. Once they got the ammunition, they go to the sides of the roads. Then they would see the Nazis coming. They'd start to kill them that way. But they never wanted to waste their bullets if they did. There's a scene in the movie where my father told us this story too. If they ever captured a Nazi, they didn't want to waste their ammunition on them. It was too precious. So they had the kids that were in the woods. They would tie the Nazi to a tree, and they'd have the kids stone them to death, and that was their way of, and they would throw the stone saying, this is for my mother, this is for my father, this is for my brother, this is for my sister. I mean, the whole, yes, and if you saw the movie, my parents ended up getting married in the woods. I don't know if it was, I'm sure it was very fabricated, being a Hollywood movie, but my mother, of course, used to tell us, well, I don't have any wedding pictures. We got married in the woods, But the strength.
The couple in the movie was your parents?
Well, it wasn't actually them. At first I thought it was because my mother's Yiddish name was Kaya and her name was Haya. But she married a Bilski. She married one of the Bilski brothers. Do you remember that scene? Yeah. So, yeah, but it wasn't her. But I'm assuming they had a similar type of wedding. The will to live and the strength that these people had is so amazing. There are almost 20,000 living Jews today from the people who survived in this particular partisan group, because one of the Bilski brothers' sons, who came to speak at the Chabad house in Cleveland at Solon, we went and we listened to him, and we got together with him, and he just told us stories about his father and his uncles and how they were just such modest men, and they never really wanted to be known as heroes, and they were interviewed, and he said that his father said to him, when we're gone, then you'll take it to another extreme with the movies and the books, and they did. And my parents kept in touch with them until they died. I mean, they used to always talk about our leaders, the Bilski brothers. They were amazing men, and they were, the whole, just grasp the whole thing, and that will and strength to live and go on. And, my father, he made a vow, if he was saved and he lived, he would go to temple. And, see, a lot of Holocaust survivors had different mentalities. He believed there was a God because he was saved. A lot of Holocaust survivors believe there wasn't a God because they allowed this to happen.